Good evening, one and all. We're here at the GMHBA Stadium. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Not sure why you'd bowl first here. Looking at that pitch, well, it's flat and the ball will come onto the bat nicely. The opening batters will be licking their lips at that decision. Zaman, the left-hander opening today, has a lovely technique and will look to settle into his work early on. The right-hander will be at the opposite end first up as well.
No. Terrible shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Peshawar having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Impacting outside the line. Easy decision that for the third umpire.
Zaman looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Shot straight past the bowler. Could well be four.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Misses everything. Mohammed, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
New batter in, but we'll have to wait a bit before facing his first ball. He's got their tail up.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Great catch.
The right-hander, new man to the crease.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Missed the lot. Completion of another enjoyable over. It's just superb bowling. 2 wickets taken and the batters just can't get going.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Yep.
Super catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Gone! Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Stokes, left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Going with pace now. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. How will he reply? A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Half a chance, missed. The new bowler is coming into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack for Peshawar.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Needs a dot ball.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Stokes has hit that fine. It'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Flips have really gone up here. They like it. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Owen ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
They were just a bit flat after the power play. They came out hard, and I think they really need to keep up that mentality for the back half of the innings.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Shot. Should be runs here. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Stokes muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
They'll get at least one here. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
There'll be runs here.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Final over in this innings. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for four.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Shot straight past the bowler. Could well be four.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
And that's the end of the innings. Peshawar have been set a target of 103 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Shah coming in.
Oh, swings and misses on the first ball of the innings.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, out of the middle. What a start.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that stayed hit. Fantastic.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Cut away to deep point. Should just be the single. Cut away nicely through the gap and gullies in pursuit. They should get an easy two.
Got onto that so early. The cut shots in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
JEDDAH coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Can't get that outside the ring field.
end of the second over. The score.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Hussain, the spinner, coming into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Three added in that over. Peshawar 29 for none.
10 to 12 and over at the moment, or thereabouts. The batters have done well so far, but they've got to keep this pace up all innings.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That's a solid shot. Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more.
Just sheer power off the back foot. They need to worry about running.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 4th over. Peshawar are now.
Whacked away.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
A shot. Masterful pull shot. That's going to find the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Ayub left alone, through to the keeper.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Oh, that's just too full. Ayub makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end, so we'll need to wait a bit.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. The deep point holds on to an easy catch. Didn't have to move much at all.
Right-hander, new man to the crease.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Cadmore taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Nicely played.
We can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Smacks that away through the gap.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Top shot that. Punched wide of extra cover, and that could be 4.
Good return back from the deep.
Peshawar are now on to provide for 2.
Kohli has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. They'll get at least 1 here.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest.
Cut away to deep point. Should just be the single. Cadmore ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Absolutely middled that.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's the over. Peshawar are at 7 for 2.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Chance to run 2.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Harris with a leave. Didn't like the width. A few moves made in the field.
Caught, gone.
man at the crease will look to settle into his innings quickly and work the ball around.
Straight to the fielder. Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. That's the over. Bowling like that really puts the pressure on as this match comes to its conclusion.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Taken the fielder at deep extra cover, needed to make up some ground, but they've got there and taken a great catch.
The left-hander, middle order batter at the crease will be watchful early on.
Track. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.